What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Back with another video. Well, it ain't really well, it is a video, but just an update on what I got going on the 16 custom subwoofer build. Really, I don't know. I guess you would want to call it custom because I was gonna do the whole thing from scratch, but it's just a hold up on it because the simple fact now I gotta try to. I'm having a hard time finding the motors. Like, I got the baskets. The baskets ain't the problem. And the soft parts and stuff, that's not really the problem. The problem is finding the motors for these. I could use like I don't care if it's an XV2, whatever, but I'm gonna need like 17 of them, really. But that's the problem right there. So the problem is trying to do that and get everything I need as far as the motors go. Like I said, the soft parts and anything else ain't really that big a problem, but it's hard to find motors because sometimes people will charge you almost what the price of a new subwoofer will cost. Not really new sometimes because the prices went up on things. So, sometimes you pay $400 for a motor. I might as well put a little bit more with it and just go ahead and get one fresh at the box. I was gonna powder coat these and do all of that, but we on hold, guys. We on hold for a while. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but if we don't get to do that project, we'll just hold on to the baskets until we get each one. But I kind of see what EXO went through. He had to go all over the place to get the motors, and it has to make sense for me to do that. Let me give y'all an example. Okay, I found a guy in Ohio. He has like 4 motors. And about the time I drive up there and all of that and back, now if I was going to pick up like 8 or 9 or 10 of them, then that's different. I'm picking up like 10, or at least 10. Then I probably be like, okay, I'm gonna go pick up them 10 motors. All of them look good, they all working good, they ain't burnt up too bad or nothing like that from overheating. I'll go get it, I'll go get the 10. Or something like that. It has to be a good amount for me to drive a good ways to go get it because it's not really worth it at some point to go get a couple of them. And by the time you spend 300 or 400 on gas, 200 to 300 on gas, depending on how far you going, and then you pay for the motor. Some people want outrageous amounts of money for motors, and you don't know if they're just been overheating them. I got a motor the other day. I got some motors, like some different motors for some tens I got that I was just gonna do like a little project, and then I was gonna put them in my daughter's car. She don't even know it. And I was gonna put them in my daughter's car, at least one of them, and just keep the other ones for testing purposes here on the channel. And I got 2 motors I can use. They're not the same, and I wanted them all to be the same. But one of the motors it was like the core had caught on fire, like the sub had caught on fire. Whoever had them, and it caught on fire, and it burnt up the motor so bad. And then once I went to take out, they had regular screws in the motor. I don't know. I ain't gonna just say the name of the company because I don't know if they did that directly, but they had regular screws in there. They weren't bolts or anything like that, like the Phillip head. And of course, once those seize up from overheating or whatever happened, then they'll just break. Maybe they're just bad screws. I don't know. Then they just broke. Once you try to go to unscrewing them, first they started stripping out. Then I had a way to get them out with a extractor. Then it broke. So yeah, man. So we're gonna figure that out. If y'all got some motors or whatnot, let me know what kind of motors y'all got. Be sure to hit me up on the inbox because y'all be sure to hit me up on the inbox just in case I'm not on here. Plus, it's hard to communicate on here. You can email me or hit me up on the inbox on any of those social sites, and I'll be able to get back with you. But that's the deal, man. We holding up for a minute because we run into issues. So yeah, I might have to upload this as a regular video. I don't know. I thought this was gonna be a little shorter, but it's not. So yeah, we got 17 more. Really, I need a total of 21 motors. Like I said, I could buy this stuff and then just do it, but that's not fun. That's not gonna be no fun for the channel if y'all just buy it because anybody can just buy it. Y'all want to see if I can build it. You know, that's really the whole thing. If I can build it, then I'm just showing it for the channel purposes. It ain't the fact that you can't just buy it, but if you're gonna spend the same amount buying parts from people because they charging so much for blown up stuff, then you might as well buy it. So we're gonna see what we get with this. So I'm gonna upload this, I guess, as a regular video, and that's it. I guess we're gonna be able to do it like that. But y'all let me know down in the comments. See y'all back on this.